So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So, one thing I've discovered by using Ace so far is that sadly his special is broken. This clip is from my video yesterday from Parking Adventures. I'm including it in the beginning just to prove that Ace can inflict burn through full immunity, both with his initial burn and with his secondary burn that you get from the clock buff we have applied on the team. And this is important since, as we'll see, that's not always the case. And I think I figured out exactly how this unit breaks, but it's all very bizarre. I have no idea why it works like it does. Like we've had units with timer buffs before, it has always been super consistent, but Ace just breaks the conventions we've known about. You see there, burn applied. That's the only reason I started with this video. And finally, it was pretty hard. Like I could have tried and made a new clip for this, but there's not that many content with full immunity after a revive. I could have maybe tried Hawkins or something, but I had this clip lying around, so I started with it. So what this proves though is that the timer buff can apply burn through full immunity. But as I'll show you after this in the video, this is not always the case, and it's just bizarre that it can work differently. And there's basically 3 variations to how Ace's special can work with the clock buff. And here we can see that if you are on the same stage and apply a burn to full immunity, it does apply. Now we will see when we transition between stages. And I want to say that the use of Ace I do in this team, it's like the biggest use for his fully level limit break form, because when he's fully level limit broken, he can apply 2 conditionals for 3 turns, and 3 turns is the same as 2 stages. And he can also apply his burn himself both stages. This means that if you have a full Rainbow Ace on a stage 4 fan arena, you can apply the burn. And then when you transition to the next stage, you will apply a burn again with the clock buff. You still have your burn conditional, and you can also have the buff that others can apply conditionals. So that's how Ace is supposed to be able to use. It's his main use, to be able to transition between stages and apply 2 debuffs. But as we'll see, that is what's broken with the units. Basically, Bandai has managed to break the main use of this unit, at least with Rainbow. Like if we use Ace final stage, he's fine, and he's fine even at level limit break like 2, I think it is, or 3. Like as soon as he can use 2 conditional, he can work that. But the main issue here is if you want to go to the next stage and keep the buffs. I will say though that the team I use here versus Arena Queen is super legit. Even without me being able to get the burn next stage, we still easily beat this. So yeah, it is probably one of the more fun teams I've done, and I think it's a great Ace showcase. This was going to be an Ace showcase. I can't help that he's broken. Final stage, we also have decreased chain applied, which Ace removes with his captain, which is super cool. And we'll give him some use, both that and resisting chain attack down. But as you see on Queen, where's the burn? We had the clock buff. It didn't apply, makes no sense at all. And as you saw before, the clock buff can go through full immunity, but for some reason, when you transition stages, it doesn't happen. And I made countless tests of this, not just this arena. I tried it versus PKA with another team I did on stream. I tried it against Grand Voyage Alwida, where I had a fun team idea. Didn't work because Ace doesn't apply the burn. So yeah. Here I just want to test, like, we know Ace's burn goes through full immunity now, right? Both before and after clock buff. So I was like, surely it shouldn't matter if the enemy has full immunity or not, because we know it goes through full immunity. So I just want to try here, okay, I use Ace here. Do I get the burn next stage? Because there's no immunity to burn. And it makes no logical sense for me why it will burn if it's broken. But it burns. This makes no sense to me. So basically we have 3 variations. We have, if you stay on the same stage, apply burn, you apply it to full immunity. If you transition stages, it will not apply burn if the enemy has full immunity. But then if the enemy is not immune to burn, it will apply the burn. So this special can work in 3 ways. It should work in 1 way. It will always apply the burn through full immunity. Like, super dumb. But yeah. So basically, I have one final thing to show you. This was going to be a showcase after all. I just changed focus a bit after discovering how broken the special is. But yeah, this is basically the best way to use Ace right now, being on 1 stage. Well, if you want to use the fully level limit broken Ace like I do. So my goal here is to use Ace's special final stage against Caesar. And then I know I'll be able to keep it. This content actually doesn't have full immunity, so it should have worked anyway. And I'll probably make another Ace showcase where I try and transition, because it should work as long as the enemy doesn't have full immunity final stage. So I'll probably be able to do something. But yeah, for the rest of the video, let's just focus on this team because it's pretty cool. I only did shooter teams for this video, by the way. We use Chopper here. He removes the poison and all the debuffs. I just use Usopp to get an ore boost. Frankie for an attack boost as well. This will easily let me kill this stage. Get rid of the Great Lock and easily kill with my int units. Moria has special limit, but it's pretty nice. You can use, or did I say Moria? I mean Caesar. You can use 3 specials, which is exactly what I need. We use Moria and Perona to remove the poison, get full board of matching orbs. Then we use Kiko Iso, get a chain lock for 3 turns. We also extend Usopp's ore boost, so we keep it to the end. We also use Ace now, so we get the conditional to the end. Burn is also very nice, since Caesar has a resilience. Turn 3, which burn will handle, so we don't really have to handle much now. Turn 2 on the revive, Caesar will apply a bad chain lock, but we've stopped that with Kiko Iso. There's also the spear, which Whitebeard support on Ace handles, so we're good for turn 2. And then final stage is just the death up and resilience, and Akainu will handle the death up. As you see though, we're super close to dying. Chopper's healing is literally keeping us alive. Like the HP cut overall, self-HP cut that Aces does is definitely the weakest part of the unit and might hold him back long term. We have to see. It's unfortunate that he does it, but it is what it is. So yeah, for this final stage, just remove the death up. We have so many buffs that I don't even need to hit a good to kill. And I don't want to take any burn damage just so I can survive, because Caesar will be able to do 1 last hit. But yeah, that's the end of Ace's Broken Special Showcase. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.